Okay, so now in this session, we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. Okay, so let's say we want to add 2x plus 5xy minus 6y to the second, and we want to add 8x to the second plus 6xy plus y to the second. Okay, well, as you can see, I have this set up in a vertical form. So when we add these polynomials, you can only add the monomials, or the terms, the like terms. Now see how x to this, we have x to the second here, and this is also x to the second. So they are like terms. So we can add them. Okay, so 2x to the second plus 8x to the second, well, that makes 10x to the second. Okay, and then 5xy plus 6xy, well, that's positive 11xy. Okay, now we have negative 6y to the second plus y to the second. So remember, there's like an invisible one that's right here. So it's really like negative 6 plus 1, okay, which makes negative 5. So that's minus 5y to the second. And if you notice, we keep the same, what I like to call the same last name. So xy, keep the xy, x to the second, 10x to the second. Okay, now let's say we want to subtract. We want to subtract these polynomials, okay? And I want to subtract, let's see here, maybe negative x to the second plus 5xy plus 6y to the second minus 3, okay? And I want to subtract maybe 3x to the second minus 6xy minus 2y to the second minus 5. Okay, now remember, we are subtracting here. So what I like to do is I like to put that subtraction sign right there. Okay, and as you can notice, I have this lined up by like terms. Okay, for some people it might help out if you actually like maybe section off each of the like terms. Okay, now I have negative x to the second minus 3x to the second. So now remember, this negative x, it's almost like there's this invisible one. So it's really negative 1 minus 3. Okay, so negative 1 minus 3, which is negative 4, right? And then just bring down the x to the second. And then now we have, remember, this is positive 5. So positive 5 minus negative 6. So positive 5 minus negative 6. So that's really 11. So it's positive 11. Bring down the xy. Okay. And now we have 6, positive 6 minus negative 2y. I'm sorry, minus negative 2y to the second. So that would be positive 8. So positive 8, be sure to add that plus sign in there. Positive 8, bring down the y to the second. Okay, now we have negative 3 minus negative 5. So that's really like negative 3 plus 5. So that's 2, positive 2, so positive 2. Okay, now we don't really have anything else to bring down because that's a constant. So our final answer in this case would be negative 4x to the second plus 11xy plus 8y to the second plus 2.